Hello everyone, welcome to another Elliott with concept. It's good Michaels. Today in this video we'll be taking a look at AUDJPY, what opportunities are there in the market, and how we could look to apply the Elliott with concept into this currency pair. Alright, without any further ado, let me just walk you through this. And before I start this presentation here, I just want to quickly take a quick look at what is going on the economic calendar here. And on the economic calendar here, we have looking at this week, we're looking at Thursday. We have employment change coming in from Australia. So this is also going to decide the next move for AUD, where next it will move to. Okay, so it actually will have a bearing on AUD against JPY. Okay, so we just have that at the back of our minds while also planning this one here, because this is going to be the breakout. All right, there's going to be the breakout catalyst. It's going to create the breakout, all right, on AUD, either to break to downside or to the, for a break to the upside. All right, let's go over to the chart and let's work out a trade plan. If you guys are new to this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also you smash on that notification bell on this channel so you'll be getting all the informations whenever I post content such as this. All right, so we've seen that overall on a weekly time frame. Okay, we've seen more overall that we have been more of sideways, so we can actually draw a resistance here, and we can also draw another support down there. Okay, so this has been also back right from 1994. All right, and we've seen that also happening around. Okay, so we've seen more of sideways movements. We also had price drop back to test this support here, back to test resistance somewhere here, and all this whilst we've been trading more of sideways. Okay, I would say we've traded more of sideways over a period. Okay, so we had lows around 58 thereabout, and that the last time we actually moved close to that period was about 2020 during the pandemic. And that was when we dropped massively, and also we had that all other indices as well, and also risk on asset also dropped as well massively during that period, and then we test back this support right here. Okay, so it's a big question if we will be looking at testing back the resistance one more time or somewhere inside of that territory one more time. It's a very big question here, and then let's work out a trade plan. Okay, so we go on to a weekly time frame. First, on a weekly time frame, what can we identify? First of the things I can identify here is that this is a very massive breakout, right? And I don't know how this breakout is going to end or where it's going to end, okay? Because there is a great possibility that we might work our way into this resistance here around maybe 100. That I do not know because it's over a long-term plan, right? But looking at the interest rate differences between AUD and JPY, also what has been going on here, a lot of shift has been there of late in terms of monetary policies across various countries, and also various economies have also adjusted their interest rate, and also this could also have a bearing on the currencies of those country. Okay, so that would be dependent on what the central banks are going to be doing or what they feel, and then looking at the overall economic projections for the next few months, next few quarters, and then they're going to be shifting and adjusting their interest rate as well as, and also adjusting their monetary policies as well. Okay, so looking at this technically here, what can we identify? First of the things I can identify here is I can identify a structure such as this. All right, so I was speaking with the group few months back when we spoke about the structure here and a possibility of a massive breakout after the breakout of the structure here. So this was what we're looking at with the group, and this was what we had, this breakout right here. Okay, so after this breakout here, we are still trading inside of this zone here. Okay, so let's look at another possibility, what could go on in the market and how we should look to prepare our minds and also prepare our body and also plan and how to take this kind of trade. Okay, so first of the things I want to share with you first is in a trade scenario such as this, you have a high first, okay, and then we have another high taking out that high. Okay, so if you are a bull in that market, all right, and you want to be having advantage as a bull, okay, because here when you have a high, another new high, there is a great chance that we could also work out a retracement, and then price could also make another high. All right, so there is also a great possibility that that could also happen. Okay, so working out with that possibility here, we could be looking at the possibility that price could actually make a higher high, higher low, higher high, and then another higher low, just maybe, and maybe just another higher high there to create a new high. All right. All right, so let's look at this on a daily time frame. On a daily time frame, what can we identify? On a daily time frame, we've seen that we've had so much impulse here, and also applying the Elliott wave concept into this, we've seen a 3-wave move down. Okay, it's a very unique 3-wave move down. We've seen an ABC corrective pattern, and with that, we can as well draw our corrective wave here, and then put another one there. Right. Okay, so this is the corrective pattern we have here, and this was the extreme. All right, so we've seen that price have also hit a new extreme. All right, with this breakout here. Okay, so this is the breakout. Whatever is happening here, I think, in my own opinion, is a retracement. Okay, so whatever is happening here is a retracement. It's best to plan or wait for another leg up on this breakout. Okay, so for those of you that actually want to put up a trend line such as this one, you can actually do so. It's also a possibility. It's about working out the end of the wave. Okay, and in this video here, I'm going to share with you why I think that we might also possibly be towards the end of that wave. Okay, but that will also be dependent on the figures that are going to be coming in on Thursday as regards to employment numbers here coming in. So I think one of the things I can identify for you guys is I have what could also be a possible contraction here. All right, so having looked at this one here, it doesn't really meet the criteria, okay, but it fits because I've seen this many times in the market. All right, and that has also played out before. Okay, so many times I've seen this in the market. Let me just go ahead and check this out first. All right, that's still fine. I'm just going to go ahead and change the color a little bit, because I want it to be different from this one here. So I'm going to put this that. Okay, so we have an internal structures of ABC here. So I think this is the end of the wave. Okay, I think this is the end of the wave for this contraction here. Okay, so whatever is happening here, I'm going to start working out a new set of waves to the upside. Okay, so I think that price have created this A right here, B right here, A, B, C down there, and with this huge drop in candle. All right, possibly look at doing individual candlesticks analysis on this, you're going to see that this very candle here have a very huge volume. All right, this could also be news related or not. Okay, but it has a very strange in the last 100 candles in this zone here, we've seen that this is the biggest. Okay, it's the biggest, and oftentimes it's indicative of either end of wave or end of trend or end of price movements. Okay, so it could mean anything. All right, this candle here means a lot. All right, so we look at start of a new wave. Okay, so I want to be on the 1 hourly time frame, because on the 1 hourly time frame is where we're going to be seeing a lot of things. Okay, so if this end here is the end of a wave, all right, and we have a very new start of a wave here, I think that whatever is happening here could also be a contraction. All right, I think that whatever is starting to happen right now is a contraction. All right, I don't know when the end of this drop is going to happen. Okay, I don't know when it's going to happen, if it's already happening around there. Okay, so I don't know. So I'm going to believe that before that news that we're going to be seeing price trading inside of this contraction. Okay, so one of the things I'm going to be looking out for with you guys is I'm going to be looking at a possibility of an A, B, C, D, and then an E. Okay, so I will look at a possibility of an A, B, C, D, E instead of this zone here. Possibly today is Tuesday, so we can wait for that to complete, and then possibly on Thursday before the news, we can then plan on how to trade this breakout. All right, I think this is one of the scenarios that I'm going to point out to you guys. First is that we can plan to trade that breakout, and as you guys know, for a target such as this one here, you want to be targeting the wave B lane. All right, you want to look at B wave here, because that's going to be your ultimate target, and it's going to be a very good target for your TP1, and then you can target the next one, which is the extreme. You can also target the extreme here around this point here, which we could look at price filling back maybe into the zone 96.79, okay, area there. So I think price could stay here for a while also looking at figures coming in from Australia. But however, we also have another news coming in on Wednesday. All right, that's about some few hours from now, making this recording, so it's possibly plus or minus. We're going to be looking at that also coming in on Wednesday, early hours of Wednesday in the session. So we can look at that, because if this move spikes here, we could also have a spike in AUD, okay, because they're actually correlated, okay. NZD, AUD, they're closely correlated, okay. So if we have a major spike on NZD, be it a very good one on the official cash rate here, we will also have that spike coming in on AUD, okay. So it's best to plan this and then, you know, keep your mind open for whatever is going to happen, okay, in the next few days ahead of employment figures, okay. That's the best thing I'm going to be sharing with you, and I think it's best to plan for this one here using the Elliott wave concept. And if you're new to this channel, I recommend that you subscribe and also you smash on that notification bell on this channel so you'll be getting all the information whenever I post content such as this one. See you on the next video.